Hello, hello. 1 or 2 minutes late today. I'm getting rusty. Alright, where to go? So I probably should explore Biowater, in all honesty, because I've not really explored it that much. And then, it's the only main place I can think of, and Deep Docks. Silksong? Yes. Oh, in this area. I could go to Wormways. Have you been in the Mist? I have not been in the Mist. Unless you're talking about the Stephen King book slash movie. Go to Mist. Oh no, the dad jokes are coming back, but I already missed it. I'm proud of that one. Streamer, no! Did I already missed it? Ow. I can always quit out if I'm in the wrong spot. Well, regardless of me making a horrible mistake, how's your day today, Boop? Oh. Better than yesterday, but still a little tiring. Yeah. You know, the weirdest thing about being tired is that the days in which you're not tired are the ones that go by the quickest. It's kind of cruel in that way, is it not? You're full of energy, you want to do a ton of stuff, and then it's over. Ah. My friend told me they loved me, so that was kind of weird. I presume you're not talking about it in, like, the camaraderie sort of sense. No, they confess that they love me romantically, yeah. Yeah, that always is very awkward. Yeah, that's just rough. It's so difficult to navigate situations like that. But we talked about it and it's fine now. We're still friends. Okay, that's good to hear. Okay, so I need a simple key here, sadly. Disappointingly. So I can already think of 2 different places that need simple keys. That area also needs a simple key. I still do not know how to get to this area in Deep Docks. I I I can't explore Biowater because this entire part of the map is just not here. Mist. Is that a way of saying quote unquote warmer? Let me check if the game's too loud. Hold on. Yo, hi engineer. Oh yeah, game is way too loud. Sorry about that. Look at him go. It is a way of saying you should do the miss. Not for me. Alright. Can I buy a map for Biowater? Willow. Are you a sheep? I do not remember. I do not think so. It's kind of neat. Check sound again. I told you not to come back here, streamer. Now the little pilgrim is dead. Well, but I have to come back here eventually. I remembered you told me that, but I thought it... I gotta explore. Dang, you're pretty strong. Ow. There we go. Sorry, Pilgrim. What game are you playing next after Silksong? I'm probably just gonna be playing Silksong today. I need to get more through the game. Well then. Yep, this is still locked off. Wait. Probably not. Maybe? Little Pilgrim, no! After you beat it? Let me look at the list. It's probably gonna be Omari. Like, I'm mainly just getting through games that I've not finished, because it's getting near the end of the year. Like, I'm still gonna be playing Minecraft intermittently, it's just... I want to finish the series that I've started, you know? Yeah, it's probably gonna be Omari. There we go. Hello. Chapel of the Wanderer. Is this another crest, possibly? Oh. How was your day? It was okay. How was yours, engineer? Nope. I'm being silly. Good? Yeah. Oh, this is a gauntlet, probably. I like the sound this guy makes. Not that sound, though. Ow. Why'd I just I just stood there and accepted it. Okay, stop that. Nice. I'm going to school? Well, good luck with school. Hopefully you come out alive. And not a changed person. You stream always when I have work? Well, you always work when I stream, so tit for tat, as one could say. Yep, I was right. It was a crest. Okay, bye, streamer boy. Okay, bye-bye, Sparks. Hopefully you do have a good rest of your day. And hopefully you do enjoy work or school, whatever you're doing. Cut swiftly and nimbly with short, precise strikes. To change crest, open the crest screen of the menu while resting on a bench. Cat. Oh, this is just... Is it just Hollow Knight crest? Legitimately is just the Hollow Knight crest. Cool. I like this crest. I've not really experimented with the other crests, so maybe I'll actually try using this one for once. Rock. I either use this or Reaper, although I want to use Beast Crest more. Well, I've just used the Hunter, like, the entire game. I do like the fact that they made it so you can change the playstyle quite easily in the game. Alright, let's go get that. Mossberry. Wanderer crest, my beloved. Ouchie. Okay, the range is not as far as I'm used to with the other crest. I think also all my charms, or what are they called in this game? Tools are unequipped. Yep. Sadness. Very sad indeed. Oh, is that it? Is that the entirety of this area? Huh. Well. Okay. I mean, I might be missing something. That's always very much a possibility, especially with this game. My first playthrough of Hollow Knight, I missed like 90% of the content in the game. Doink. Not a bench. Shameful. Hi. Sorry about killing one of you. You in the cloak. Pray tread softly. I'm meditating, gathering my faith before my pilgrimage begins. My steps are soft enough, madam. Other speech that I accidentally clicked through. Ah, even your speech. Far too loud. I can scarcely hear my thoughts. Please, go away. Apparently Hornet is a loud talker. Also, I think I need to learn... Speaking of loud talking, I think I need to learn to talk a little quieter sometimes. I think I have a loud voice that carries more than I think. Where am I gonna go? Biowater, sure. The best of ideas. Because I was listening to a presentation today, and I had to talk to somebody else, and they were asking me for like something to take notes with, and I said, here you go. And apparently I said that so loud it interrupted the presentation, and I felt bad. I don't know. It's just weird. Sometimes you just gotta get used to the how you're talking. Okay, of course compass. Why would I not want to take compass? That would be funny, but not gonna do that. Do that. I mean, I always just use this. That works for me. And then I've still just like cross-stitch more than any of the other stuff. And let's double check the map to make sure that I was correct in and of that I got all of it. Bone grave, yes. Cool. Alright, I'm now in Biowater, but I have no map for this area. And I'm also missing a Belbeast station, because I do not have all of them. It could be in this quote-unquote mist area. I've said that a lot today, that Boop is talking about. Nope, messed up. Am I go? It's difficult to tell. I feel like I'm going backwards. Funny. Let me up, please. No. So that also tells me that cannot be fired upward, which is decently nice information to know. Ooh. A memory locket? Yippee yippee bee! I do not necessarily need that right now, but it's nice to have. Ow. Good old biowater. Everything explodes. Literally everything. You touch one thing and it explodes. Nothing there. It's not a breakable wall. Oh dear. Do I just hop through it? Probably. Can you help me? Please. Alright, exhaust organ. No, this is the boss fight. I swear this is. This is the boss fight that you can do instead of Last Judge to get to the Citadel, right? I say that as I keep going up anyway. Yep. Yeah. So I'm gonna continue to the left as opposed to this area. Did you already defeat the Phantom? I did. Oh. Her fight is fun, my favorite. That's your favorite fight in the game? Okay. I'm not sure if I'd have a favorite just yet. I really like Trubio, but Trubio is more of a meme fight. I'm not very skilled. No, that's... Poop, it doesn't need not matter about skill when playing games of this sort. What matters is that you have fun and you enjoy it. There's no need to torture yourself over a game because you're not super skilled at it. Constantly being in the 1% of things also makes you in the 99% of things in other aspects of your life. And that's probably not a good thing if you're only focusing on VG games. I do enjoy it. I also enjoy her character and her hair and her design and her building. I guess the building that she resides in. How much do you think she pays in taxes every year to reside in that building? My favorite character other than Turbio and Loam. Oh, I found another path to Sinner's Road. Okay. Ow. Man is loud. Okay, so this is essentially another extension to Sinner's Road. Good to know. I wonder if you could get to it from the other side. That might be good for when I have to speedrun. Also, I really hope, fingers crossed, that there's a boss gauntlet thing in this game so I can practice the bosses before I have to do Steel Soul or anything like that. Because I'm pretty sure I have to do Steel Soul in order to get all the achievements in this game. Okay, back to Biowater. Hold on. Okay, so I was tweaking. Good. Yeah, I thought this path leaded to the exhaust organ. Maybe it still does, but you never know. It's a dead end. I already came here before. Streamer short-term memory loss. I'm the type of person that they use for those commercials about pills, and then there's like 17 million side effects that are also along with the pills. Yep, dead end. So I somehow have to get up and around. Ow. Oh, can you not parry it? Can you not pogo off that? Why I say parry? You can parry the platypus. Okay. Go over here. Doink. Doink. Rough. I'm very close to death. Shashanka! Or chakra, sorry. Streamer, do you think you're traumatized? Traumatized from what?
That's fine.
This is by no means desired. Is it Shakira? Chakra? In general? I've seen some pretty messed up things in my life, but I'm not sure. Traumatized by what, though? It's difficult to explain. I think regardless, whether what I've experienced and what I've seen, said, done, all these sorts of things, what need not matter is that I'm affected or ailed by any of these things. That's what I do with where I am. That's my general philosophy of it. You can have the entire world crumbling around you, but what matters is how you let that affect you and what you do with that information. I shall not abide this infestation long, by silk or by rest. I shall soon see myself cleansed. Biowater! You're the best. Way to avoid the question, but I like the answer. It's good. I'm not trying to avoid the question. I've experienced traumatic things. I could say that I have gone through trauma and might still be processing it in some ways, but I'm not sure. The best way that I can describe it without getting too personal is there are still things that ail me, and there are still things that affect me, but I'm probably not going to bring it up personally. I'll talk about it when it's relevant, but I also do not want to make this a trauma dump session. Okie dokie, yeah. Beautiful. You're the best. Okay, I'm just gonna quit out to the bench. I really do not want to be ailed by this for all eternity. Cool, no longer have to be ailed by that for all eternity. It would have been funny if I accidentally, inadvertently went there again. I don't know. To kind of continue on what you were asking about, sometimes it's just a little hard for me to talk about my problems because at least in my experience, for a vast majority of my life, when people have had issues, they've come to me about it. And I typically have to be the one to listen and hear, and not typically the one to share. No, I understand. I was just curious if Streamer had lore. Streamer, of course, has lore. Wait, that's really sad, actually. No, like, I've talked about a lot of sad things with other people, but typically I have to be the one who's there, and I have to be the one who's strong for a lot of the people around me. I've not minded the role most of the time, but still. That's still sad? Well, yeah. I get that, but that still does not change what I had to do. Can I get up here? I do not think I can. Can I use you? Ow. Or maybe that's just a point that I come back down from. No, because I relate to being that for people, and it can be sad that you have to do that because you deserve to talk to people about things that trouble you too, you know? Yeah, I know. I've always seen it as there's a right time and a right place for it. Talking with people and sharing your problems is shouldering burden. And it's physically impossible, no matter how strong you are, to be the only one who has to deal with it alone. Eventually, someone else has to be the shoulder for you too. And it can be quite relieving when that eventually does occur. What is that? Uh-oh. Okay. Got it. Nice. Do I have to hit these? Yes, I do. Remember nail dash ability, streamer? Yes, that ability. But I do not need it, boop. Why would I use intended gameplay mechanics? And as I've said, this is the problem with switching off of games too much, is that sometimes you just forget mechanics that are like really nice, like that one. Thank you for being my memory, boob. Sorry, little guys, I gotta farm you. And also, you do hurt me, so... I know I can run, but I just feel like taking this section slowly. Memory lock it. Nice. Oh, there's a bench? Bench. Oh. I probably did not need to do that, but that's okay. Area over here. You little guy. Methinks this might be boss fight. Or at least a gauntlet. No, it'll be fine. Ow. Good trap. Where am I? I have no idea. I left the bio water pretty quickly. Okay. This is all new stuff you've not seen before. Okay, I'm gonna keep... Okay. Yeah, but I'm not too worried about spoilers, especially in Biowater. If anything, I'll know what I'm in for. Okay. Okay. So you're not able to double jump. That's what's messing me up. They'll come back. We can take a break over here. Ow. Where are you? Oh no. Maybe the developers are still coding the game over here. Ugh, that hurt. No idea what that is, but that's something. Oh. I got a fate worse than death. Wait, I got no health from that? What? Let's just farm these guys. Wait for them to respawn. That damages you? Where is this place? Well. Ow. Shimmer lost. Yep, streamer very lost. How did you end up here? I don't know. Ah, got me. You know what? That hurty. Look at how far that is. That journey, though. Just one more time. Even hitting it does damage to you. Well, I guess, I was kind of hoping you could deflect them, but it seems not. Probably saved me a little bit of time doing that. Ow. There's a rock. So I might... I might be able to get back to the point that I was really quickly if I go to the left. Oh, bye-bye. Okay, there's a possibility that I die here, but what I also can do... do that. Because I never use them anyway. Nope. Ow. It looks like I can get over there. Do I do it? Money. Nail dash ability. Am I not doing that? Am I stupid? Are you talking about that where you have a higher jump? I'm making sure you don't forget. Okay. Ow. That was just a rough spot for me to be. Well, doing the good old bright side thing again. But could be worse. Could be stuck in the middle of a gauntlet. No, at least that's at the top of a really difficult parkour section. Yippee. Oh, could have gotten up there. Oh, I did it again. Okay. Let's not fall for the same trick over and over again, shall we? Rock. That's quite the run back. I have full health now, so it... So I think what the strat is... That's over here. Bench! Bench? Is this bait bench? Why are my bait senses going off? I mean, I'm not seeing a lever or anything. I'm not seeing a breakable wall. I'll do a little bit more searching. So, not seeing anything up here. I think I just gotta go for it. How could it be? The bait, the bench was bait. Unbelievable. Betrayed by the bench. I thought he was about to spew back up. I mean, if the monster's not able to do anything to me, then I'll just keep doing that. Is there actually just nothing down here? It was actually just bait? I'm sad. Alright, well, time to do the real run back. That was just the light run back. Hello. Hi, I'll call you Chen. How you doing? Nice profile picture, very Hollow Knight related. Owie. Uh-oh. No. It's a real Sherma. Great, I just finished a Witch Crest playthrough. Oh, nice. I'm still doing a first playthrough, so you're way ahead of me. Or little rats. That's what they is. I mean, already infected anyway, so I might as well just go through here. Perfect. These guys respawn. Presuming that I do not die first. Is he going to respawn? Is the real question. Aw. Okay. Over here. It does respawn, I think. It does. So, turns out that if you accidentally place your little nail art here to be a little too close to the orb, you automatically go up. Weird. I'll start buffeting that information right now. Process it on my way back. I mean claw line. It's called claw line? That it is. Yes, claw line. That reminds me, I should probably remind myself of my other abilities. But I've known that. I've known that for a while, because pretty much I come to any area that I think might have a musical instrument and then immediately hold Y. Yeah, it will auto jump. I served so long in that fake because I didn't know it. Well, you have to learn the quirky way. I thread the needle. Because if you jump when he auto jump, it will become a glide. Oh wait, there's an area over here. Yeah, right over here. Oh, that's a nuclear bomb. These guys just respawn so quickly in this area. Oh no. Did I find the second of the large area in Biowater? Funny Team Cherry buff Wraith. Fish. Ow. Right into the water, too. That is rough. Ow. No. Wait! Wait, 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 wait! There we go. Oh, nice. But the reality is most people don't have it when in Biowater. Yes. Well, I certainly do not have it, as you can tell. I'm pretty sure they give that to you after you go into the area like this, right? Just to be funny. Very cool prank. Ooh. What should I do? I'm gonna take the quick option. I really do not want to walk back through the entirety of Biowater. Being extremely slow and careful when I can just do this real quick. And also double checks if I missed an area there. I did not. Cool. We also do not really know with this game because some of the secret areas or like the secret pathways are really well hidden. Like I would have never guessed them. The frame of the enemy dying. Go up here. Actually, no, you can get it before you clear the site, but the entrance area is so well hidden that most people won't find it unless they are looking at a guide. Well, yes. I figured that. I was just saying that for most, not everyone is going... If you know, it makes it a lot different than if you do not know. And I am not a knower. I'll tell you that right now. Ow. Ow. Definitely not a knower. Although, is this guy a knower? No, not a knower. Got it. As well farm it while I can. So what that means is let's go over here. And am I meant to go to the right? Yes. Missed. Goodbye, enemy. Do you want some sort of tips? So if you're talking about gameplay or the way that I'm playing, I'm generally fine with that. But if you're like telling me the exact way to go, I probably do not approve of that. Because currently I'm just exploring Biowater at my own means. I'm not doing a goal or anything right now. That can come later. These guys are really odd to kill. Yes, the taking damage there was definitely on purpose. It was to make sure that I would not fall to my death. Genius. Money. Cool. Okay, this was a gauntlet, from what I remember. You're playing so well. There's always improvement that can be made. No! I like how I say that and immediately do that. Ow. Okay, so the poison is really rough. Somehow did not take damage from that. Ow. Gosh, these guys just take my lunch money. They're not even giving me anything in return. I might just resort to claw lining them. Which was a bad idea. Alright, well, time to do the run back. I always so I get the first attack, but I never get the second one down. Why do I have an app message? Okay, why do I... Oh, that's why I have an app message. I talked about it before, but usually whenever I stream around this time, I get stream notifications from other streamers, like, a lot. Apparently, a lot of people that I know really love streaming about this time. I wonder where that is. That hit me? That is weird. Doink, doink. Got that. Doink, doink, doink. Wrong way. Compass, honestly, I think Compass is like 10 times better in this game than in original Hollow Knight. You need Compass in original Hollow Knight when you're first starting out. But in this game, it's like required. You have no idea how lost I would be right now without the compass. Go over here. Just out of the range for being able to heal with Silk. No. he keeps running away from me. I'm not able to use him to heal. There we go. Oh, ow. That's a bad idea. Oh, ah. Alright, where's another one? Okay, so the nice thing about that is I now no longer have the status effect, but I'm also not healed anymore. No! That's crazy. It's just weird that their corpses constantly explode and it stayed there. They buff another item for the poison, but again, most people don't have it. Yep. Still not most people, but I also do not need to know where it is. I also need to figure out good spots for farming, like, rosaries and hunters. What is the item called? Shell shards. Because I have a few quests that I need to turn in, that I need to donate a certain amount. Oh, hello. I know I can hit it. Most enemies in the Citadel drop rosaries. Yeah, I remember that, but is it, like, a lot compared to other places? Because, like, for 99% of this game, I've just felt extremely poor. Yes. Okay. A small house of Greymore. If you walk right, you kill 3 enemies for rosaries and a reset at bench and repeat. Okay. So yeah, it seems like most of the farming spots have already been thought of. Ugh. Nope, I do not want to fall in, because that would be bad. I do not like that enemy. Got it. I want to see where the really hardcore parkour for this game is. It seems like it's going to be a little bit more intense than Hollow Knight. Because I know the hardest parkour in Hollow Knight is White Palace / Path of Pain. Because I did it before, and that's what I personally thought it was. Actually, I have a plan. I know what to deal with the enemies now. I did not do it. I'm trying to time the... Oh, that's okay. Nice. The plan worked. Now I have to fight this guy one-on-one. Just gonna keep jumping back and forth. Okay, there's more. But these guys are different. Okay, at least they only do 1 damage now. Ow. Ow. I just suck at fighting these enemies. I feel like I have no tactic that works well. Maybe I can switch something. Crest. I mean, I could use Flint Slate, so I do a little bit more damage with my nail, but the problem is that it feels like nail is really weak against them. Ooh, but I really like Cross Stitch. I could use Thread Storm. If there's stuff you miss out, do you want me to tell you? Are you talking about like bosses or just like items or things like that? If it's items or things of that sort, then I think that's perfectly fine. But if it's like other stuff, then I'd probably want to wait at least a little. Alright, use that, I suppose. Like what? So that would be tools. That would maybe be like memory lockets, things of that sort. I imagine you do not have it like memorized off the top of your head. I'd be impressed if you did, but likely not. It's mainly like miscellaneous stuff, or maybe even like side bosses or things of that sort. The thing that I want to try to avoid is just somebody telling me exactly everywhere where to go. Because if chat and you by extension just tell me the exact places to go, I'm not going to learn, and I'm not really going to have a good way to navigate by myself. I'll be solely reliant on you. Try that. Why not? Let me test Thread Storm against this guy. I definitely think having Warding Bell back is going to help me a lot, because that saved my life so many times when I did other boss fights. Press X too late while pogoing. Yes, I'm using controller, not mouse and keyboard. I know, what a shame. Always gets the tootsies. No tootsies for you. Actually, I'm still gonna farm you. That was impressive. I'll have to remind myself to look at the clock occasionally because I know I'm getting into that point where I feel like I'm getting into the zone for playing the game. And it's usually bad for me streaming because that's when I have my like 8 or 10 hour stream days. Okay, let me put it this way. This probably won't ruin your fun of exploring the area on your own. If it involves the like amulet that removes the negative status effect that makes it so I cannot heal, then I probably would not want you to tell me about that. I can take your personal opinion. If you want to share it to see if it will help me, then I'll gladly accept it. But also, because you tell me something does not necessarily mean that I will follow it. You also just have to understand that. I understand that? Okay. Then go ahead. What do you have for me? Oh, you little guy. You went down too fast. That's a death trap. Ow. There's a bench nearer to the boss. Okay, that's kind of why I was concerned, because now I know that there is a boss here. Are you talking about the gauntlet? I really hope you're talking about the gauntlet. Ow. That... How? How did that damage me? Okay, I understand how that... I understand how that initial damage got me. Alright, so I'll get my silk here. I mean, where would the bench be? I imagine it might be in this area because there's a quote-unquote trick bench. So it might still be here. I probably just did not look close enough. But highball. Okay, it still damages me. Enemies. Got one of them. Alright, heal. Ow. I was cornered. Nice. Beautiful. No. Okay. Personally, I think this is a pretty rough combination. Ow. Oh, they just stay. Ow. Got one of them. That was way too close. Oh, that was actually perfect timing because I got the good status effect from Warding Belt. Power of Warding Bell. Yes, Warding Bell, my beloved. Oh. I need to be careful. I do not know if this is the end, so I'm going to play this safer. Okay, it is the end. Let's go! Who needs the bench? Nope, it's not the end. Hi, Gruul. I thought it was the end of the gauntlet, and I guess I was correct. This is rough. What is this? That is the first bait gauntlet I have ever seen before. Because usually whenever the gauntlets end, they show that little animation. But no. So that is actually just a boss. I cannot believe it, Sherma. You spoiled it for me. Could you? Ow. Sorry, it just came naturally. It came naturally for you to talk about the boss. That's okay. I'm not really actually upset about it. I'm fine. I just like messing around. I'm just a guy, what can I say? You're all good. It's nice sharing stuff about a game you like. How do I do this? I impress myself with my own ability to miss inputs. Like that. Got it. Well, I may as well actually search for that bench that may or may not definitely exist. I'm just gonna go to the top here. Alright, hold on. Well, let me just clear this real quick. I forgot that as soon as... How many times am I gonna say the word I forgot today? That's not an excuse. I'm just dumb. Lamau. Lameo. Best viewers. Thank you, Twitch, for giving me a bot message. Always appreciate you. I'm so glad I simul streamed to you. Is it not here? Am I crazy? Is that some sort of advertising? So what happens on Twitch is what people do is they just program bots to do the same thing over and over again. They just advertise the same website because they try to pry on people who are desperate for getting viewers. And they just send en masse so many messages. It is actually crazy how many messages they send. I'll search this area one more time, and then I'll think that the bench is somewhere else. Yeah, it's always the same messages, too, or it's like a generic, I followed you, and I really want to follow you, but, like, the only way that I'm going to keep following you is if you do a certain thing that I want you to do. It's not very effective advertising. Well, maybe it is, because there probably are people who do eventually cave in and go to the website. You'd be impressed with how far you can get with just persistence. No. I'm not seeing a way that I can get up over here. Yeah, I'm not seeing a way that is this way. Perhaps, wait a minute. You see this right here? Never explored this area. Interesting, interesting. Interesting, interesting. Send it to enough people and someone will fall for it. Yeah. Well, that's true with the vast majority of things. Well, that's why, like, scammers... If you keep ignoring a scammer's call, they might just send it to you anyway, but you're probably going to get less than somebody who responds to them more actively or, like, shows actual interest. Because the reason of them sending that out so much is they're trying to find people who are A, gullible, and B, that they think they can get money from. If they do not think they can get what they want out of you, they will just stop contacting. Because they already know that you're a lost cause. You cannot be converted to the church of giving them money. Not too dissimilar from some churches that actually exist, but hey, that's a different point. That's a trap. This is not. No. I'll keep the fancy tricks for when I'm playing this later. In Discord, there's similar stuff, but I think they're not AI. Feel like human to me. Oh no, I've definitely had humans who have tried to scam me before. I remember one time, I've shared this story before. There was somebody who was messaging me on, it was either Twitch or it was TikTok, it was some weird platform. And they asked for my Discord, and then they asked to get into a Discord call. And I was like, well, this is really weird. Why not? Let's see what happens. That was a mistake. It was really weird. Very uncomfortable. Do not like reliving that memory, but I will talk about it because of how weird it is. Wow. When you're good, you're good. What can I say? Well, at least I have more shards. Yippee. It was so worth it for me to come over here. Yeah, there's nothing over there. Alright, let me do one last thorough search, because I have a habit of very easily looking over stuff. I mean, I'm already infected anyway, so... Oh, and I just did the funny, so I have to wait. Yep, nothing here. Dum dum. Ow. How long will it be live for? Just saying. Yeah, probably... It kind of depends how I feel. Probably at least another hour. I try to stream... I'm trying to stream for at least 3 hours a day now. That day, someone added me on Discord, had their Twitch on profile. Because I know last week was pretty rough, because I only streamed for like an hour a day, and that was not very happy time for me. I did not feel great. Believe it or not, because I stream every day, I actually kind of like doing this. I like talking to new people, and I like talking about random whatever things. Perhaps the bench is over here or something. I do not know. After accepting, he kept talking to me, and then I click on their Twitch, the streamer's streaming, and it's not chatting with me. So I guess the possibility is that their account got hijacked. I've heard of that happening before. Or I guess they just did not have very good security on their account. No, they're just pretending to be someone else. You can do the Mickey Mouse voice a little bit. The Mickey Mouse voice is, depending on your vocal cords, either is perfectly fine or destroys them. Just use someone else's profile picture and pretend. Hello, it is I, Big Streamer 67 here. Hello. Is okay. Hate for their light, hate for their pins, for their waste poured thick and endless. Fill your hearts with hate, for power has now been claimed, and and with it we shall punish. He's okay. I really do not want to do this again. So if I die on this section, I'll go here to try and see where that bench is, if it really do exist. Or maybe you're just messing with me. If you're messing with me, that's a very good way to mess with me. Shashanka. Nice. Not even hit one time. Now I've been hit. Ow, the only problem with Threadstorm is it leaves you quite vulnerable. Ow, that hit me. Ow. I have to heal now. It does not matter. I was trying to save it until I got to a slightly better spot. I just cannot hit them. Oh, nearly got me with that, but I was just out of range. Nope, do not take damage here by the status effect, because that would suck. That'd be really, really bad. The wall! Believe in the wall! Oh, nice. That is actually really helpful. Alright, 6 health. Ow. Okay, 2 damage per hit. Gotta keep that in mind. I say that, and then I whiff my pogos. All good. Oh. That's fine. I'm doing damage anyway. I was too close. Oh, ow. Nice. Ow. Honestly, the main concern that I have with that suck attack is that it's just gonna cause me to fall into the damaging water. Like that. No! Oh, I jumped into it because I thought he was going all the way down. That's a good lesson in trying not to presume the next attack that's showing up. Or, not presume, assume. Because that resulted in my death. Okay, time to search to make my life slightly easier. But not fully easier, though. Would not want to make it too nice. Yeah, how in the world am I supposed to get to this location? Like, genuinely. How am I supposed to get to that uppy place? Alright, just got an idea. Yes. So would you rather I don't tell you? I'm not seeing any... Because what I was initially theorizing is that you could probably go from down here, but probably not. So I'll tell you when I'm pretty close to the point where you can just tell me, but just hold on. Give me a little bit. Nothing on the wall there. Nothing on the wall there. Okay. No, I meant that you know there's a bench. Would you rather I not tell you about the bench? Well, the seal is broken. I already know that there... Well, I do not know about the existence of the bench until I actually see the bench. In a real sense, but... No, I appreciate the fact that you're trying to help me. I know that's what you're trying to do. I just want to see what this uppy area is. I swear I can wall jump, but it's not letting me. Or maybe what my problem is that I am jumping. Yes, that's what my problem was. I was causing my own demise. Ow. There's two different paths here. What is the point of this? I assume you're not happy? Not happy about what? Knowing it? In all honest, do you want me to call you Sherma or Chin? Chin, it need not matter. I'm not gonna be angry at another person because you're trying to help me. The only point in which I'd become annoyed is if I said, like, hey, can you not tell me about this? And you just kept talking to me about this sort of thing. That is when I'd become annoyed. Not seeing anything over there. Not seeing anything over here. Not able to go up there. Legitimately just seems like a death trap. Nothing there. Is there just nothing in this area? There has to be more. What is the point? There has to be more. I'm not crazy. That is the entirety of the area, apparently. Huh. Whack. So I found that area. Also, I have no idea why Shashanka is not selling me the map for this area. Because I've been through this area. In fact, that's how we got to this, but I guess I just cannot buy it yet. I can keep trying the boss. I did a decent job last time, but the run back is what's making it obnoxious. Sharma, you know what? If you're still here, I think it would be reasonable at this point. Where is the bench? That is closer. You were at the place a long time ago, and at the time I thought you will find out, but you're like, nah, and walk away. I do that 90% of the time. When I see something that's supposedly important and the developer wants for me to, like, see and go to, I just say, nope, I'm not gonna go there. Bottom right of the cocoon. So you're saying, like, somewhere there. So somewhere like here, right? Or perhaps in this area. Second horizontal path. Second horizontal path. Bottom right of the cocoon. Second horizontal path. So either you mean this or you're referring to down here. Yeah. There's stream delay, so I'm concerned that you do not... Count from top, second. So 1, 1, 2. So you're talking this area, actually. Right? Right of the marker. This is the problem with talking in this stream, is it feels like a game of telephone, I think. Okay. I will take you at your word, we will see. Even if your word is wrong, I appreciate the fact that you're trying to help. No, not this area. Yes, I'm correct. You have to go further up. Because you have to go against that enemy that spits acid or something. And another enemy who does the exact same thing. Maybe I went to the wrong area, but I'm not seeing any place to go further from. It looks like it would not be there. Not seeing anything over here. Schizophrenia Spiggy moment. There actually never was a bench. Alright. So I'm not sure it's in that area. You can tell me if I'm wrong, and that there's like a secret that I'm not seeing there. But it might also possibly be here. No. Topser. So above the area that I just was. So you're saying... So you said bottom right of the cocoon, so you're saying now here? Never mind, just go to the boss. Wait, so are you just giving up on telling me where the bench is? Or... Yes, this area? But... I said, is it this area? And you said, no, go down more. It's fine. Okay, I have heavy delay just now. Okay. This is why it's weird to give instructions. This is why I typically do not like doing this, because it makes it... I think it makes it very uncomfortable to be both a viewer and a streamer, in which you're just like, why did you tell me it's wrong? I did not mean it to. It just becomes an abusive relationship. We're gonna need counseling after this. The live thing just gone. I don't know. Streamer abuses his fans. True. Make sure to keep that for the future, Boop, to use against me. You'll be a millionaire. Keep this footage. Make sure to keep it. It's important. Okay. Yeah, not seeing anything under there. Ow. There's nothing here. Oh, hello. What is this? It's like it's another boss fight. Bench! Bubba bench. Thank you, Sherma. Bubba bench. Their shells are ours. Their souls are ours. Our hate is forever. Is this more tolerable? So instead of having to go all the way from here to here, now all I have to do is here to here. It's much better, but it's still bad because I still have to deal with those enemies I do not like. But it's fine. It is okay. You know, honestly, I just got 2 stream notifications. What I might start doing is I might start doing really early streams to make it so I can watch some of the streamers that I've told myself that I'm gonna watch. Because I feel bad every single time in which I watch somebody and then their schedule is completely the same as mine. And it's like, well, I guess I'll never see you ever again. It's like having a friend in which one of you works the night shift and the other works a morning shift. It's brutal. You just never see each other. Okay, hold on. Whoa. Can I do that a 3rd time? One more time. Ah, dang it. I missed it. Oh, I see a problem here. Huh. Maybe there's a way I can get through it, but I really do not want to get the status effect. Oh, there maybe is, but it's so close. I think it's better if I just farm. Ow. Well, the dam has already been broken. One, two, three. Oh, did it die? Aw. Bye-bye, fly friend. You will be missed. Oh, that hit me too. Not intended. Okay, so I can get 5 health. Hello, I'm here. Hi, Starberry. How you doing? I don't know how many sound bites I have of just saying Boop, Starberry, or Ocean's name. It's getting pretty up there now. It might be in the hundreds now. I'm doing great. Made a funny image just now. Oh, nice. Is it a meme? A meme of sorts? Or is it just funny image? Good shot. Image is funny image. Okay. Welp. I got this. I would like to share, but I'm not sure if self-ship stuff is too weird. What is self-shipping, man? Like shipping myself with a character? I mean... I guess it depends the character and the context in which you're, like, drawing. If you just say you like a character, it's like when you ship yourself with a character in fiction. Okay. But I do not necessarily see that as wrong. I think it just depends, like, what you're doing with the character. I'm first. Yes, you are. You're number one. Woo! Ow. I just made the fight a lot harder on myself, but I can recover it. Ow, there's 2 damage. I should have probably used the iframes to get out of that situation. Alright. I think the image will be chill after hearing this new information. I'll just send it in the art section. Okay, I'll take a look at it as soon as it's uploaded. Ow. Ugh. Owie. Like, as you can probably tell, I'm not really one for having the sort of speech about shipping, but I've never really... I do not personally. If you like doing that, then that's good. Ow. We do not all have to share the same exact hobbies, believe it or not. Heal, heal. Let's go. Ba 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 da ba da ba da. Oh, that's unlucky. This is really unlucky now. He did the perfect attacks to kill me. Alright, let me see if Discord's... If you have uploaded the image. If Discord will load. Has my internet cut? Am I still here? Am I still alive? Hello? Yeah, that's fine. So, is that from that one Roblox B game? Or what is that from? Actually, wait, no, I have a better emoji that I can do. B. B Swarm Simulator? Okay. Yeah, Discord is still not loaded on my phone. I had to do that just by switching the PC. I changed my profile picture to the bee and then got an idea. I love seeing everybody change their profile pictures, and I'm still using the same profile picture from like 5 years ago or something like that. Because I joked with my friend about turning into a bee. Alright. You... too far. Ow. What is that red tool? Red tool? Oh, that is... Silk shot. I've not used it at all, because I'm kind of saving my tools for a quest. Because I need to save up the cell shards. But, you know, it's there. It exists. I could do stuff with it, but I choose not to. I think, therefore I be. Yucky water? Yes, the yuckiest of water. The worst of water. Aw, okay. Ow. No, he stopped. Streamer, you keep going into the water. Boop, I want to show you the jump that I have to do. I want you to think to yourself, if you would be able to make this jump. And honestly, the funniest response that you could give is that yes, you could. Which, I believe that you could. Alright, so I can skip that. That's easy. This. Even easier. Look at that. You see this over here? This jump. The only way that I can possibly make it is I do not use my wing ability. And that I have to use claw line. And I have to do it like a very specific distance away. Because if I do it too close, then it does that. But what I have to do is I have to do like... in fact, actually, I'm just going to practice it. The dam is already broken. Okay, fine. That bit looks tricky. I have no silk. There we go. Yeah, it is possible. It's just hard. Just C-dash on the ledge. I wish I had C-dash in this game. Oh, Lord, do I wish I had C-dash. Oh, Lordy. I don't think you need to jump first. Well, the reason that I'm jumping... Okay, we can do a little bit more theory crafting. I mean, I could just technically walk off the edge, but it's just so I have more time. Because, like, if I just do the claw line here, I'll just hit the wall. But if I jump and go to the side a bit, it gives me more time to react. So, like, doing this instead of just that. Aww. There we go. Okay. Let's go back. There we go. Okay, so I think you are correct. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, so I got it 3 times in a row. I'll do it one more, and I'm gonna reset. Doink, 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 doink. No way. Okay, so it looks like I'm doing it too early. No, I'm not doing it. I thought that was really early that time. What? Does the funny water make it so I go less distance with the claw line? That would be very amusing if it did. No, I think it's just the angle at which I am doing that. Alright, this next attempt. No matter what, if I get into the water, I'm just going to continue. It's nice to not have the status effect, but I can live with the status effect. It's just inconveniencing. I can live with a little inconvenience. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, that's not good. Go here. Was that guy just waving at me from the platform? It's adorable. You do it again? Alright, boss fight time. Ow. Nice. Okay, hit them. Works for me. Ow. I like how I heal and I instantly lose all the health that I spent by healing. It is an endless cycle. They nearly trapped me there with their rotation. Nice. Nearly fell into the water. Nice. Perfect plan. Perfectly planned. Because I just wanted to finish the fight a little earlier and have full health. Ow. Okay, I think pogoing is just a bad idea. I can do it if I do it quickly, but I just cannot stay there because he occasionally does that jump attack. They perfectly placed those little pittons to make it so I was going to take damage. Ow. No. I should have gone out of the animation. I've said no 4 times today. It's my trigger word for when bad things happen. Nice. Owie. How? How that series of events transpired, I'm impressed. I've not been impressing myself in a good way today, unfortunately. Yeah. Still can recover it. I was thinking about just quitting out there and just going back. Well, I guess I do not have the choice. I guess I do not have the choice to do that. The choice was made for me. I already had all my rosaries lost. I'm not sure I even lost that many. Doink, 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 doink. Also looks like you do not lose cell swords, so I was wrong about that. Okay, I did the jump when I did not have to, but it still worked out. Doink, doink. Those were like homing missiles. What was that? Ow. Alright, I'll keep a little extra silk. Just in case I take extra damage from this guy, which I did. There we go. I followed him. I should not have followed him. Doink. Owie. Alright, decently set up for this fight. He did the thing that I warned myself about. I tried activating Threadstorm. That would have been cool if it could activate, but apparently not. Get the thing. Nice. Really likes coming out. I think the one weakness that I'll say about Wanderer's Crest is it feels like I constantly have no range of attack. Like I have to be right on the person to hit them. Nice. Alright, I have to get used to the blast attack again. That's fine, I can heal. It's only 3. I actually gained health from that interaction, sillily enough. The most silly. Ow. Got it. Okay, just be careful. No. He does the perfect attack whenever I'm doing something like that. I was trying to rush over to him to do one attack so I could get my health back, but he just destroyed me. I think what could it be? Why do I keep dying? Is it just because I'm bad at reading bosses sometimes? That could be what it is. Or maybe it's because his attack is quick. And I'm just not keeping that into account. I'm just not able to read it, so I should just focus on not only punishing when he's in the cooldown of an attack. Ow. Might be able to get this back. Kind of really need to farm this guy for... Okay, I'm gonna reset to the bench. That was pretty bad. Ooh, careful. There we go. That's good. Good start. Ooh, and I did that too. I've never done that before. My brain just told me to do it. Told me. It told me to do an action and me follow brain. Ouchie. Ow. 2 damage. Alright, hopefully they spawn in the same spot. Ow. I let them keep cycling, man. I think what I'll do... So, for my sanity, and the sake of not trying to make this super miserable, because I know I've been stuck in this section for a while, I will probably make this my last attempt, and then... If I get past this, great, I'll keep playing. If not, I'll take a break for a bit. Things come to you when you take breaks, and you give yourself time to actually do stuff. Which is a motto that I should definitely follow by the end of today. With a few other things in my life right now, but... Yeah, focus on that. Okay. Ow. No. Ow. I'm not sure if that was the right decision. Maybe I should just focused on farming them for health. I mean, the bug phase on 1 health is a bit risky, because they're easy to farm, but it's not also uncommon for me to make a mistake here. Like that. Okay. Well, I'll follow my word. I may be back later to do more Silksong, but hopefully most of you will probably be asleep by then. Anyways, well, with that, I should begin my break. Hopefully you all have a good rest of your day. Hopefully you did /build some productive. So long. Bye-bye.